Hello, my name is Kambrian Johnson, and today I will be presenting on managing health, safety, and stress in human resource management. So this application will just apply to corporate jobs like Paycom, where I currently am employed, and then in sports administration. This is a crucial HR function because it impacts productivity, employee well-being, and also organizational performance. So for our introduction, um, strategic health or strategic human ma management resource or SHMR aligns um, with HR practices with organizational goals. So one key piece of that strategy is health, safety, and stress management. So these areas are essential because without health and safe employees, no organization would be able to function as best as it could. So in sports management, the stakes are even higher due to the physical and mental demands on athletes and staff compared to the demands within a corporate organization. Not saying that corporate would be not be as stressful, um, not be as stressful as being in a sports organization, but it's not as impactful as sports or high demand or the physical and mental demands that come with being in a sports organization. So you can see that there are benefits to this productivity, retention, and then always employee well-being. So here are key concepts for safety. So you can see we have OSHA standard and compliance, employer responsibilities, hazard prevention and training, and then importance of reporting systems. So workplace safety starts with compliance. OSHA sets the standards, but it's HR's responsibility to make sure training, hazard prevention, and reporting systems are in place. Safety isn't just about avoiding accidents, it's about creating a culture where employees feel protected. All employees want to feel like they are safe in their work environment, and having these in place will definitely reinsure those employees. So here we have our key concepts for health. So we have employee wellness programs, uh, preventive health measures, whether that's screening or counseling, and then employee assistant programs or EAPs. So for the concept of health, um, within the text, it says that health goes beyond physical safety. Um, Many companies now run wellness programs, provide screenings, and other employee assistance programs. So I know within Paycom, we have a gym. We also have well-being groups who put together organizations to play soccer or three-on-three basketball or ping pong, items like that. So these types of programs, like they aren't just perks, but research shows that they reduce stress and then also increase engagement in between employees and their employers. And then proactive health initiates are um, becoming a competitive advantage. So being able to have these programs within a business leads employees more to apply there. So here we have our concepts for stress management. So sources of stress come from workload, poor management, lack of support. Um, Also HR's role, which would just be job design and a good work-life balance. And then programs for the stress management, um, stress reduction workshops, mindfulness, and then counseling. So, stress is one of the leading causes of turnover and burnouts. HR can reduce stress through job designs, promoting work-life balance, and offering stress reduction programs like workshops or mindful training. So I know at my job, they emphasize heavily on taking time off, whether it's for like your mental health or just taking a day. So they always want you to use your PTO. And they also have a department for well-being just to talk to counselors if that is ever needed. So the application to Paycom with this, so they have a strong workplace safety policy. If you've ever been by Paycom, you can see that there are police who sit outside Paycom at all times, all day. And then we also have um, security there as well. So they check people's bags, and they also have metal detectors that we go through just to make sure that everybody is safe on campus. And then we also have on-site fitness and wellness programs. We have workouts during the day, so whether that's yoga, a HIIT class, or a dance fitness class in the evening. And then mental health initiatives are present but can be expanded further. So while they do have a strong workplace safety policy and on-site fitness and wellness, they might preach on mental health, but there are other ways that they can expand that further to really take it to the next level. So the best practice comparisons for this, so companies like Google and Johnson and Johnson integrate wellness into their entire culture. So it's not a separate program, it's part of the daily life. So for sports organizations, they use trainers, nutritionists, and to support the athletes. So they have those at their headquarters, someone you can talk to, and then corporate HR can learn from these companies to better expand, whether it's their wellness or their mental health programs that they have going on. So here are areas of improvement at Paycom. So they can target more stress management programs. If you know anything about Paycom, it's payroll related. So there's a lot that goes into it. And I will say there are a lot of times that you are very stressed in the job. And sometimes you don't get a moment to breathe until the end of the day. So being able to have more stress management programs would benefit this benefit Paycom. Proactive mental health counseling and workshops. So this would also go in hand with the stress management programs, being able to take time to just step away from your computer, being able to talk to somebody um, just to explain how you're feeling about everything that's going on. And then also just integrating fitness, nutrition, and mental health into the day-to-day at Paycom. So, how this applies to sports management. So, um, in sports, safety means preventing injuries, using proper equipment, and providing medical oversight. HR in sports must ensure compliance, but also protect the health of athletes and coaches under demanding conditions. So, whether that's athletes and coaches' well-being, managing their stress, following OSHA rules, their trainers just overseeing that everybody on the team is staying safe and healthy. So the application to sports administration for stress. So within stress, or within sports, stress can come in all different areas. So whether it's from performance pressure, being competitive, or just coming back from an injury recovery. Many organizations can be like the NBA or the NCAA, and they have recognized and now provide structured mental health support. So they have a whole website that you could take a quiz um, and be able to help relieve your stress, but also making sure your mental health is okay. And then HR in sports just needs to balance compliance with wellness and well-being of their team. So here's are just some examples. Like I said, the MBA mental health and wellness program, being able to have access to licensed counselors, resources, and workshops, and then just positive outcomes, whether that's player performance and their well-being. So, in my conclusion to wrap up this presentation, managing health and safety and also stress is vital in any organization. For Paycom, expanding the wellness and mental health service would strengthen the company, but also in sports management, the same HR strategies directly impact performance and long-term sustainability. So, whether in business or athletics, prioritizing people's health and safety leads to stronger outcomes, no matter where you take these resources. Thank you.